Our first day of tech tips for getting organized in the new year is going to be to clean out our email and get down to inbox zero. So what I'm going to have you do today is we are going to clear all of our emails. And by clear them, I mean we are not going to delete anything. Nothing will be deleted. We are just going to remove them from our inbox, and this number over here is going to show a 0. So the first thing that I'm going to have you do, and you're going to do this unless you have a good reason otherwise, is you're going to go up here to the settings, click on that, and under inbox type, I want to have you put unread first. Later on in the week, I'm going to show you how you might be able to use the important first, but for right now, let's just use unread first. What that does is it puts all of your unread emails at the top, and it is going to put all of your read emails underneath, and I'm going to show you why you're going to like that, at least to start with. All right, I'm going to scroll down here, make sure it doesn't say save, and it doesn't, so I'm going to click out of there. Okay, so that's the first thing. Mine was already organized as unread first, but that's the first thing you're going to do. Second thing you're going to do is come up here to the search mail, and you're going to type unread. And you're saying to yourself, Bethany, but I'm already seeing unread here. Yes, but right now I'm only seeing one of 150. I'm sorry, one through 50 of 247. So I want to first sort by this label. I want to see everything that is unread. I'm going to go ahead and click that. And now what is on my screen here is all of my unread emails. I have 247 of them. So if you have 247, 1,000, 2,000, 10,000, 14,000, or 23,000, this next step is going to be exactly the same. Now, if you've decided that, okay, I don't want to get rid of these emails, we're not deleting anything. We are not deleting anything. Nothing is being deleted here. But if you're like, you know what, I think I probably need to go back and read some of the emails from the week before break, you can choose older than a week or older than a month here. I'm going to do all of them just because I know anything that I haven't read up until this point, I'm probably not going to read. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to mark all of these as read. That's what we're going to do, mark them as read. In Google, in Gmail, you have two options. You can either mark as read or archive. The only difference between mark as read and archive is that archive takes it out of your inbox. Mark as read leaves it in your inbox. From a practical matter, there is no difference. So I use the mark as read system, and that's what I'm going to show you to do. Remember, we are not deleting anything. You have unlimited storage in your email, so there's no reason to ever delete an email. You don't need to. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to click select. Now, right now it's only displaying 1 of 50 because my default inbox only shows, or my default mail only shows 50 emails at a time. That's going to take me, if I divide 50, that's going to take me 5 times to do this. And if you have more than 247 emails, it's going to take you a long time to do 50 at a time. So you're going to click select, and then right here it says all 50 conversations on this page have been selected. Select all conversations that match this search. I'm going to push that. That's going to make all conversations that are unread checked. Anything that is marked as unread. And now I'm going to go up here to this little envelope, and I'm going to choose mark as read. So it is going to say, okay, Gmail, I've read all of these emails, and this number over here is going to go down to 0. Remember, we have not deleted anything. Everything is still in our inbox. We can still get to it. We can still search for it. We can still look for it. If somebody comes to us next week and says, hey, did you see my email from November 10th? We can go in there and look for it. It's not deleted. We're just going to change this number and get us down to something that's reasonable to start with. So I'm going to go ahead and click mark as read here. And it's telling me, are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. This is what I want to do. I'm going to click OK. So now watch this number. It's going to slowly go down. Oh, in one little box. So one little try, I now have 0 unread email messages. Now, when I click over here on my inbox, because I set it as unread first, it says, woohoo, you've read all the messages in your inbox, which just feels like a nice affirmation that I've done my job today and I have gotten through all of my assignments that I needed to do. Here's the most brilliant thing about this unread, having the unread first. When you have unread first, then you have everything else. Right now, I have hidden everything else. So when I click here, all of my emails appear. I can hide it or unhide it if I want to look for something. So this way I have checked everything that I want. Now, if I need to go back and search for something, I can automatically search for an email. It is always there. And as we go through the week, I'm going to show you some different ways to filter and unfilter. But right now we have just taken our email inbox down to 0, which feels like we have accomplished something for today. And we can start anew with a fresh new inbox tomorrow.